What's up everyone, it's Alex here with another video on the YNW Melly case. If you've been following this case at all, you know it's been a wild ride full of twists and turns. Well, there've been some major new developments, so I wanted to give you all the latest updates. For those who may be unfamiliar, YNW Melly, whose real name is Jamell Demons, is a 23-year-old rapper from Florida who was arrested and charged with the double murder of his two friends, YNW Juvy and YNWSakchaser, back in 2019. The case has been extremely high-profile and controversial, with many debates around the evidence and Melly's potential motives. So, let's dive right in and go over what's been happening most recently in the YNW Melly murder trial. This is shaping up to be one of the biggest hip-hop trials in recent memory, so you're not gonna want to miss this update. As a quick refresher, Melly and his friend Cortlen Henry, also known as YNW Bortlen, were arrested and charged with first-degree murder back in February 2019. The charges stem from an incident in October 2018 where Melly's friends YNW Juvy and YNWSakchaser were killed. Prosecutors allege that Melly shot and killed the two men, and then he and Bortlen staged the crime scene to make it look like a drive-by shooting. The two were reportedly driving the victims to the hospital when police were called, but authorities believe this was all part of an elaborate cover-up. Melly has maintained his innocence, claiming the shooting was actually a rival gang attack. However, the evidence against him seems pretty damning, including surveillance footage, phone records, and ballistic analysis. His legal team has a lot of work cut out for them. The trial for this case was originally scheduled to begin in January 2020, but it's been delayed multiple times due to a variety of factors. First, there were some issues with jury selection and finding an impartial jury given the high-profile nature of the case. Then, the COVID-19 pandemic hit, which caused additional delays as the courts worked to adapt to the new public health restrictions. Melly's lawyers also requested more time to prepare their defense strategy. Most recently, the trial was delayed again in early 2023 after one of the key witnesses, a gang member named Robert Allen, was mysteriously murdered. Prosecutors believe this may have been an attempt to intimidate witnesses and obstruct the case. So, after over 4 years since the initial arrests, the trial is now finally set to begin in September 2023. It's been a long and drawn-out process, but it looks like we may be nearing the conclusion of this high-stakes legal battle. If Melly is found guilty of the first-degree murder charges, he could be facing the death penalty. Florida is one of the 27 states that still have the death penalty as a sentencing option for certain murder convictions. Prosecutors have already indicated they will be seeking the death penalty for Melly. Given the brutality of the murders and the alleged cover-up attempts, they believe the harshest punishment is warranted. However, Melly's defense team is sure to fight this aggressively. They'll likely argue that Melly doesn't meet the strict criteria for the death penalty, and that life in prison is a more appropriate sentence even if he's convicted. Avoiding execution will be one of their top priorities. Of course, this legal battle has also had a major impact on YNW Melly's music career. He was just starting to gain mainstream success when the murders occurred, with his 2018 album We All Shine reaching the top 10 on the Billboard 200 chart. But the arrest and charges put Melly's career on an indefinite hold. He's been incarcerated for the past 4+ years awaiting trial, unable to record new music or perform live shows. His dedicated fan base has continued supporting him, but his momentum has undoubtedly stalled. It's unclear if Melly will ever be able to fully recover his rap career even if he's acquitted. The stigma and public perception around the murder case may be too much for him to overcome. And if he's convicted, his music career will essentially be over, at least for the foreseeable future. So in summary, the YNW Melly murder trial is finally set to begin in just a few months after years of delays. The stakes couldn't be higher, with Melly potentially facing the death penalty if convicted. It's been a long, drawn-out legal battle that has major implications not just for Melly's freedom, but also the trajectory of his burgeoning rap career. I'll continue to follow this case closely and provide updates as the trial progresses. Be sure to your thoughts on this case in the comments below. Do you think Melly is guilty or innocent? Curious to hear your takes. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.